What if I told you that the health of your gut could be the missing piece in your fertility journey? Most people don't realize this, but gut health affects how we feel. It affects our hormones. It impacts inflammation, and it can affect your egg quality. And if your gut is in imbalance, it can make it much more difficult for you to get pregnant, even if you feel like you're doing all the other things. It makes sense, right? If our gut health isn't able to break down the food and get it to where it needs to go, if there's some problems there, then it's gonna impact every single system and cell in our body. So in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down exactly how your gut health impacts fertility and 3 simple things that you can start doing right away that will improve your gut and help you have a better fertility outcome. So have you ever struggled with gas or bloating, indigestion, or food sensitivities? Drop a yes in the comments below, because if you have any of these symptoms, this could be the sign that your gut is having an impact on your fertility. Hi, I'm your host, Denise Erez, lovingly known as the Fertility Godmother, and I help women get pregnant, stay pregnant, so that they can have a healthy baby without putting their life on hold. So if you're trying to conceive and want to optimize your health naturally, then make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss any more episodes. Okay, so let's dive in. Most people think of their gut health in terms of digestion, like gas or bloating or IBS, constipation, diarrhea. But what they don't realize is that your gut health is one of the biggest regulators of your immune system and your hormones. And when your gut is unhealthy, it can create chronic inflammation, nutritional deficiencies, and even throw your estrogen and progesterone off balance, all of which are critical for conception. There's something called the estrobolome, which is a collection of gut bacteria that is responsible for metabolizing estrogen. If this system is out of balance, it can lead to what we call estrogen dominance, which is linked to issues like irregular menstrual cycles, PCOS, endometriosis, and even implantation failure. So what are one of the signs of estrogen dominance? Usually it's when we have that midsection that is getting a little bit thicker, and it just means that we are not metabolizing our estrogen properly. So not being able to do that can cause a whole host of conditions, but we're focusing on fertility here. So how do you know if your gut can be affecting your fertility? Well, here are some of the biggest red flags I want you to look out for. If you struggle with gas, bloating, or indigestion, this could mean that your microbiome, your gut bacteria, is out of balance, and you could be struggling with some nutritional deficiencies, because that affect the nutritional absorption. If you have food sensitivities or intolerances, or if certain foods upset your stomach, it could mean that you have leaky gut syndrome. And if you have a leaky gut, then you might have some chronic inflammation that we need to take care of. Maybe you're experiencing some skin issues like acne or eczema. Your skin is a reflection of gut health, and this could be a sign of gut-related inflammation. Maybe you get frequent yeast infections or UTIs or urinary tract infections. Your gut and your vaginal microbiome are connected, so an imbalance in one can often lead to an imbalance in the other. Do any of these sound familiar? If so, drop a light bulb in the comments below if you're realizing that your gut health may be playing a bigger role in your fertility journey than you could have ever imagined. Okay, so now that you know how important gut health is, let's talk about what you can actually do to fix it. Here are my top 3 steps to help you heal your gut and boost your fertility. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria that help you regulate your hormones and inflammation. To keep them balanced, focus on adding both a prebiotic and probiotic foods to your diet. Prebiotic foods feed the good bacteria in your gut. These are going to be foods that have high fiber, including things like garlic and onions, asparagus, and then, of course, high fiber foods, because fiber is known to feed our good bacteria. And probiotics are the healthy bacteria in our gut. We want to add more of these foods, things like fermented foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, yogurts, or even yogurt alternatives, and a high-quality probiotic supplement. Reduce gut inflammation by avoiding triggering foods. If your gut is unhealthy, then we want to avoid certain foods that can cause more inflammation. Some of the biggest culprits include processed sugars and our artificial sweeteners are included in that. Dairy, if you're sensitive to it. Gluten, especially if you have bloating or brain fog after eating it. Seed oils and trans fats. Try removing these for at least 30 days and see how your body responds. See if your skin is clearer, if you have less bloating, if you have more energy, and even more stable moods just by cutting out these inflammatory foods. If your gut lining is damaged, it could be a condition called leaky gut syndrome, which means that toxins and undigested particles can actually get into your bloodstream, creating inflammation. And this just makes it harder for your body to regulate hormones and sustain a pregnancy. So some healing foods for the gut lining is bone broth, which is high in collagen and helps repair gut tissue, collagen peptides, and L-glutamine. L-glutamine is also in our bone broth naturally, and it's a very safe, healthy source for you to get. So these are things, if you're having leaky gut, you probably want to work with a nutritionist or a naturopath or someone like myself to really help you make sure that you're getting on the right protocol so that you can heal your gut properly. So gut health is one of those overlooked areas in our fertility journey. But when you get it right, it can transform your hormones, it can transform your egg quality, and even your chances of implantation. So if you're struggling with any of these symptoms that I mentioned, it's time to start healing your gut. Be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video with somebody that you know it can help. And if you would like some hand-holding on this fertility journey and wants a deeper support, I do one-on-one coaching along with some group coaching sessions. I would love to be able to support you. If that's something you're interested in, just click the link in the description below and qualify for a free clarity session to see what would be best for you. And in the meantime, if you want to learn more how to naturally balance your hormones, you can watch this video here. So I'll see you in the next video. I'm Denise Perez, your fertility godmother, wishing you a healthy, happy pregnancy.